About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And digging in for San Francisco, Jackson Merrill.
The second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Outside. And the home opener is underway. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ted Simmons stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bo Bichette stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 3.
Now it's the shortstop. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That's to third, and that one handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the first, this is Bryce Terang. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Here's a rocket out to left. And a quick out, number 1. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Rip to third. And they get the out on Jones. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop.
Number 5.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rojas going back. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter is George Springer. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped on a line. Rojas pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. And stepping in is this. Speedy Johan Rojas. Garrett back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Foul. And that's just foul. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the
runner on the go. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Heading for the plate. He'll score. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Merrill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seen.
On the mound now, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the 2nd. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. And now it's the Giants DH. Bobichette. Yeah, that's fouled off. Slap the other way, foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. In to score is the runner from third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
1 and out.
Squirts away a little bit. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
Grounder might be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Right side, Simmons. And he's out on the tag.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Number 21 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. And a count now even up. In the air out towards right center. Rojas makes his way towards it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Off the plate inside, ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Raley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one missing low.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rojas on the move, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Evan Carter. Carter, in his 2nd season, 22 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
High fly ball out into left center field. Nimmo ranging after it. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Outside with a breaking ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Myers makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Jake Myers. And that one fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses.
1-1.
1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang now at the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. Rojas giving chase. And he makes the grab. And there's one down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Out. Myers, the base runner at first with one out. Inside.
That's in.
And now 2-0. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That's long gone. He'll circle the bases, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. One out, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Hammer, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and
hit in the air, left field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straightened him up a little bit.
And a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now Correa up to hit. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Ted Simmons digs in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that's down and away. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball to right. And that is Springer. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at Truist Park, and now Francisco Alvarez. That clips the corner.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Just missed.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That's outside. 3-1.
3-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In the air, right side. Carter towards the line. Brings it in. 1 away. So digging in, Jake Myers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The other way. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going. And here is Chipper Jones. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 46, Dylan John.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held up. Chopped left side. Whips it to first. And that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Adley Rutschman. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There's one.
Got him. On the tag.
Next to hit, Evan Carter. New pitcher for the Braves, Drew Pomeranz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best.
There goes the runner. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
High leg
Throw, safe. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Out number 2. Johan Rojas, the next Giant to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the shortstop, number 5.
The shortstop, number 5.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Springer up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's through there for a strike. Now 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
There's a strike. On the ground, right side, Merrill tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now back.
Jackson Merrill, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. That one fouled off.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Runner takes off. Foul ball there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next pitch is outside. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, nobody out. Hard on the ground to first. Rayleigh takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Carlos Correa. Here comes a new arm for the Braves. Randy Rodriguez.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
And a foul ball. Estrada stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the first base.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Bichette stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball up the middle. On to first, and Bichette is retired. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Now in for the Braves, number 21. Dodd back to work. Dodd, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Check swing, and that's a ball. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. One up, one down. Luke Raley next up for the Braves.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Number 74, Ryan.
Inside, just missed. Just off the outside edge. 2-0.
No, that missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ripped to first, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Giants catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. battling here as he fouls it away.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable. Running that pitch count up, no matter what the result ends up being, he's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout. That was a really nice at bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
So they turn to their closer. A roll to Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the left fielder. Tyro Estrada. 3 for 3's double twice and single.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like
Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Right side. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, now pitching for San Francisco.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. He's already homered in this game. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, known for his late inning heroics. And that misses. And that is ball 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tie it up. It's 6-6.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's George Springer. That's outside. 1-0. That one missed. Diekman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Brandon Nimmo. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the third baseman. Just missed. Yeah, that's off the outside edge. Ball 2.
2-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. Calls it in, 2 away. Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit, came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Ball 1 there.
No strikes.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Rojas under it. And that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th. And here's the first baseman. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jeff Hoffman. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that skips in the dirt. High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. And there's a curve through for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
swing and a high fly ball well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And the Braves walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.